Okay, so now we're going to look at a problem-solving strategy, which means that we're going to be solving word problems. I know these are your favorite. Okay, so this is just a little cartoon telling you that you need to look at all word problems with a positive attitude, because negative attitudes definitely give you negative outcomes. So you need to think in your head, I think I can do this. Or at least I try. So take a look at this. See how much happier she looks? Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right either way. So it's better to have a positive attitude about things. Positive thoughts yield positive outcomes. Alright, so on this problem, Pete bought a shirt on sale for $18, which is 1/2 the original price. What was the original price of the shirt? Now, if it helps you, underline the question that's being asked, and then write down what you're going to let your variable be. Your variable has everything to do with what I just underlined. So I'm going to let x equal the original price of the shirt. Alright, so it says here he bought the shirt for $18. So $18 is 1/2 the original price. So now to solve for x, I would either multiply both sides by 2 or divide by 1/2. It's the same thing. So I get that x is equal to $36. So Pete paid, or the original price of the shirt was $36. Pete paid $18. So here are some steps that that kind of help you with solving word problems. So you might want to just read through these. You might need to hit pause. This is just summarized what you just read. Alright, so it says here, Yash brought apples and bananas to a picnic. The number of apples was 3 more than twice the number of bananas. Yash brought 11 apples to the picnic. How many bananas did he bring? Alright, so the question says, how many bananas did he bring? Alright, so we are going to let x equal the number of bananas. Alright, it also says that the number of apples was 3 more than twice the number of bananas. And we know that the number of apples that he brought was 11. So this is the equation that we're going to solve. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. I get 8 is equal to 2x. Divide by 2. X is equal to 4. So he brought 4 bananas to the picnic. Alright, so Gus, I think car insurance premium increased by $60, which was 8% of the original cost. What was the original cost of the premium? So what was the original cost of the premium is our question. So I'm going to let x equal original cost of premium. Alright, it says here that her car insurance was increased by $60, which was 8% of the original cost. So 8%, which is also the same as 0.08 times the original cost, is $60. So we want to divide both sides by 0.08 And I'm going to grab my calculator. 60 divided by 0.08 is $750. Okay, so that was the original cost of her premium, and her premium increased by $60. So keep in mind that the question that they could have asked was, what is the new premium? And at that point you would tell me 750 plus 60, which is $810. But that's not what the question asked. I'm just telling you that there are other ways that this question could be worded. Alright, so in this problem it says the difference of a number and 6 is 13. Now remember, difference means subtraction. So we're going to let x be our number, and it says the difference of x and 6 is 13. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So x is equal to 19 in this problem. Alright, this one says the sum of twice a number and 7 is 15. Find the number. Sum means add, so we want twice a number, and we want the sum of that, and 7 is 15. So now I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. I get 2x is equal to 8. Divide by 2. X is equal to 4. Alright, this one says one number is 5 more than another. The sum of the numbers is 21. Find the numbers. So this one I'm actually looking for two things. I'm looking for two numbers. So if I let x equal the first number, and it says here that one number is 5 more than another, therefore my second number has to be x plus 5 is my second number. And I know that the sum of this number and this number is 21. So I've got x plus 5 is 21. So I'm adding my like terms together. I'm going to subtract 5. So I've got 2x is equal to 16. Divide by 2. X is equal to 8. But keep in mind, we're not finished here. We're actually looking for two numbers. So if 8 is our first number, how do I find the second one? Well, I know that it has to be, I got to put the 8 in there. So I've got 8 plus 5 is our second number, and that's 13. So our two numbers are 8 and 13. And if you look at it, it does meet the requirements of the sum of them is 21. Alright, this one says the sum of two numbers is negative 14. One number is 4 less than the other. Find the numbers. Again, we're looking for two things this time. So I'm going to let x equal my first number. It says here one number is 4 less than the other one. So I've got x minus 4 is my second number. Alright, and it says here that the sum of these two numbers is negative 14. So I've got x plus x minus 4 is negative 14. Combine your like terms. 2x minus 4 equals negative 14. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. 2x is equal to negative 10. Divide by 2. X is equal to negative 5. Now there's my first number. So my second number is going to be negative 5 minus 4, which equals negative 9. So my two numbers that I'm looking for are negative 5 and negative 9. There we go. Alright, so this problem says one number is 10 more than twice another. Their sum is 1. Find the numbers. Alright, so if two numbers add up to be 1, don't you think that maybe one of them has to be negative? I don't know, just something to think about as we're working this problem. So I am going to let x equal my first number. It says here that one number is 10 more than twice another. So there's my second number. And it says that their sum is 1. So my first number plus my second number is 1. I'm going to add my like terms together. 3x plus 10 equals 1. I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. 3x is equal to negative 9. Divide both sides by 3. X is equal to negative 3. Now, if I want to find the other number, I need to put negative 3 in where I see x right there. So I've got 10 plus 2 times negative 3. So 10 plus negative 6, which is 4. So my two numbers I'm looking for are 4 and negative 3. Alright, so this problem says the sum of two consecutive integers is 47. Keep in mind, consecutive means one right after the other. And so if we let, I'm going to use white. Let's see here. Let x equal our first integer. Then to get to our next integer, we only have to add 1 to it. So it says that the sum of these two numbers is 47. So here's my first number plus my second number is 47. Combine your like terms. Subtract 1. Divide by 2. So x is equal to 23. Now, that's my first number. So to get to my next number, I just add 1 to it. So I want 23 and 24. Those are my two integers I'm looking for. This one says 3 consecutive integers whose sum is 42. So my first integer is going to be x. My next integer, I need to add 1 to it to get to my second. Now, keep in mind, everything is in relation to x. So to get to my third number, I have to add 2 to x. So my first number is x, my second number is x plus 1, and my third number is x plus 2. And I know that the sum of these is 42. So x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is 42. Combine your like terms, you get 3x plus 3 is 42. Subtract 3. And divide by 3, and you get that x is equal to 13. So the next number, add 1 to that, you get 14. Add 2 to 13, and you get 15. These are my three numbers that I'm looking for. All right, so that's it for this lesson. Keep a positive attitude and work hard and just keep on trying. More than anything, don't stop trying to work out these word problems.